Alright guys, welcome. If you're here, then you know what, I think this may be, I'll probably make this public. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this video, but this is really the intro to the first formation in which I will go over plays from the Raiders offensive playbook. And that first formation is empty ace Raider. So this is really just an introduction to the formation. And what you see on the screen is basically we have the X, we have the Z receivers, which I will showcase in the next slide. We have the F, the H, and the B for the back. Okay, and these names are simply the names for the unique motions that we have in this particular formation. So back stack, back attach, H reduce, H attack, attach, Z attach, and X stack. So let's just get right to the formation. Okay, so here it is. You would obviously go to the Raiders playbook. I think it's in the New England Patriots playbook as well. And it's empty ace Raider. Okay, so this is what I was referring to. This is the X receiver. This is the Z. I have this guy as the H. It's interchangeable. It's not that important. Okay, and if you don't know, this is actually the back. Your running back is here, and then your two tight ends are here, and then you have your X and Z receivers here. Okay, so it's a unique formation, and what your opponent will see pre-snap when you select this play and they're waiting for you to select a formation, obviously they'll see empty ace Raider, and they should see the personnel: two receivers, two tight ends, and one back. Okay, now one of the things about this formation, so this is a little bit, I don't want to say advanced, but a little bit more than what I should probably showcase in this video, but I'm gonna do it anyways, is what I've noticed is some players, when they see empty, they don't care about the personnel. So like you come out in two receivers, two tight ends, and a back, but it's empty, so they come out in dime or some type of quarters defense because they know in empty you really can't run the ball. And that's another benefit to this playbook. We can come out in this particular formation and then audible into a running formation because we have the personnel to do it, where we can motion into a twin set and the back gets in the backfield, and then we run it, punishing their personnel because we have a bigger personnel attacking their dime or quarter set. Okay, so that's one of the things I've been doing. And then I run no huddle as well, so once you come out in that dime or quarter set, we can just continually punish you, and I've had guys call timeout due to us just being relentless in our attack. Okay, so I mean, that's the whole thing. We're exploiting weaknesses with this. Okay, so let's go over the motions. One is back stack, where we can motion the back inside and he gets almost in like a stacked look with our H tight end. So it's one thing we will incorporate in some of these plays. And then we have back attach, where this formation is obviously 5-man protection schemes. However, we can convert into a 6-man protection scheme, and we do that with this particular motion that I'm showing here, the back attach. And once he's here, we can have him block, and now we can get into a 6-man protection scheme. So I do have a play in which we attack deep down the field against cover 0. Obviously, you can't do that with a 5-man protection scheme. So with that particular play, which I will eventually go into, we motion him in, and then we get into our 6-man protection scheme, and then we attack deep because we have the time to do so. Okay, so let me motion him back, and let's get to the H right here. We have the H reduce, I believe is what I called it, and that just means we reduce the split. Now, something that small of him motioning in, you may say, well, what's the point of that? I can guarantee you in one of my plays, I think it's called Go Wide Dig. It's a very explosive play that destroys a couple of stock coverages that I will go over in the video. This is paramount, that motion. It's necessary for the space needed to make the play, to optimize it as far as attacking the defense. Okay, so that's H reduce. So we move him back, and then we do have H attach. And attach just simply means you're attaching to the offensive line, and he motions all the way across right about there. Now we can't get into a 6-man protection scheme because we can't block him with him right there, but again, that's just a unique motion we have in this particular play. Now on to our X and our Z receivers. We do have Z attach, so we can motion the Z right. Actually, we just reduce the split all the way down to the left tackle. So that's something that we probably will incorporate in some plays here. And then we have X stack, where when we motion him, we get like a mini shift here, and then he gets into the stacked look with the Z receiver. Okay, so that's this formation in a nutshell with all of the unique motions. And man, I hope you look forward to learning some of the stuff that I do with this formation. When I first started incorporating this formation in my game, I think I went off on a tear. I went like a 9-game winning streak, and that was when I was just flirting around with it, right? So once we master it, you know, the sky is the limit. And obviously, as we expand in this playbook, we will start going into other formations to attack the defense. But again, this is just one formation we're going to master first. And another benefit to this formation I want to add is it forces you to kind of learn 5-man protection schemes. Okay, I think you'll get better with understanding pass protection by starting with 5-man protection schemes first, and then we can move on to 6-man protection schemes. But believe me, a lot of times a lot of players think that you need to block more to deal with the blitz, but that could be the reverse is true, where you're better off dealing with the blitz by spreading them out, blocking with 5 and utilizing all receivers to attack with the ball, right? So you can attack the blitz with throwing the ball as opposed to blocking it up, right? So obviously I hope you look forward to the content, and I hope you keep coming back, man. Peace.